Hello girls, let us move on to the problem number 6. Under the right circular cylinder, this problem, make a note, it's a very important problem and a very simple problem to solve. Just moving into this problem, I'm going to use one condition, and that condition I'm going to tell you in the note point above. So the note point says that the radius of the circle is same as the radius of the cylinder. If it's asking you to find out the radius of the cylinder, if you find the radius of the circle, that is more than enough. That would be the same as the radius of the cylinder. If I'm going to look at this image also, of the right circular cylinder, girls, right circular cylinder implies my guiding curve is going to be the circle. So if I'm going to look at this is nothing, this is nothing but the circle. This is the radius of the circle. If I'm going to calculate this length with the length of the radius of the cylinder, it's going to be the same. So that is what he's trying to tell in the note point. Radius of the circle is equal to radius of the cylinder. Let us move on to the question number 6. It states that find the equation of the circular cylinder. Because do not get confused with the word circular cylinder. The meaning of this is the right circular cylinder whose guiding curve is given in this particular problem. Till now is given in this particular form. Girls, the guiding curve for the circular cylinder would be the sphere and a plane. Circular means the guiding curve would be the circle, and circle in 3D comes along with the sphere and a plane. Girls, if you see our previous problem, in the previous problem, wherever I was finding the equation of the right circular cylinder, the axis was given to me and the radius was given to me. That was more than enough for me to construct the equation of the right circular cylinder. Here in this case, instead of the radius and the axis, what is given to me is the circle equation. Now with the circle equation, girls, I will try to construct the radius of the cylinder and I will try to construct the axis. Now girls, remember that what did I say in the note point? Radius of the circle is same as the radius of the cylinder. In order to find out the radius of the cylinder, girls, you have to just find out the radius of the circle. So let us start solving it with the given equations, which is the circle. So I will write down given under the solution, given circle. So circle constitute of sphere, and plane. Minus 3. We'll write down. Girls, I'm repeating once again, in order to find out the equation of the circular cylinder, you require the radius of the cylinder and the axis of the cylinder. Both are not mentioned in the given question, but instead of that, an hint is given to me, the guiding curve. How does the guiding curve looks like? Guiding curve in the right circular cylinder is nothing but the circle. So with the help of the circle, I will start constructing first the radius of the cylinder. Why? Because the radius of the cylinder is same as the radius of the circle. If I find out the radius of the circle, that is more than enough for me to find out the radius of the cylinder. We know that radius of circle is equals to radius of cylinder. Let capital R be the radius of the circle. So I have a circle equation. I will first construct the circle of the equation. Whatever answer I'm going to get, that would be the same for the radius of the cylinder. Let R be the radius of circle. What is the formula for R, girls? It's capital R square equals to small r square minus p square, where R is the radius of the sphere, p is nothing but the perpendicular length to the plane. So now in order to do that, I need here center of SB. What is the center of the S? Center is not mentioned, so it's going to be what? 0, 0, 0. What else do I need? So center, I need to find out the radius of the sphere. Let the radius of the sphere be, according to this, I need the radius of the sphere. Be R, which is nothing but under root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. What is d? 9. Minus 9. So I'm going to plug in all the values. 0 plus 0 plus 0 minus 9 is plus 9. So I'm going to get my radius as 3. Now the next thing is that I have to find out what the perpendicular length perpendicular length is P, perpendicular length to the plane, so I'm going to copy down the plane, take the coefficients of the plane, do the whole square, write down the denominator, plus 1, this will be x1, y1, z1. It's a perpendicular length from the center of the sphere to the plane. What is the center of the sphere? So plug in center of the sphere in the plane, 0, 0, 0. So we'll be left out with P equals to minus 3 by root 3. Since it's a modulus, P would become 3 by root 3. P can be written in the form of 3 can be split as root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So the value of P is nothing but root 3. So this is your P, this is your R. I will plug into the radius of the sphere, sorry, radius of the circle. Therefore, capital R square is equals to small r square minus P square. What is small r square? 3 is 9 minus P square happens to be 3. So my capital R square would become 6. But I need R. R is what? Root 6. Since radius of circle, just remember that it's a circle, is equal to radius of, it's the same value which is equals to R, which is nothing but equals to root 6. That is your R is equals to root 6. That is your radius of the circle. So I found out this one. Now I have to find, so girls, what all do I need to construct the equation of the right circular cylinder? I need the radius of the cylinder, which I found out. Now I need an axis. If I'm going to look at this axis, how will I find, girls? This is the right circular cylinder. Okay, let me now make it much more clear. This is the image of a right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder will always have a fixed line axis, and the base over here is a circle. So that means in this base I have sphere also, plane also. Just let me just take out this plane, and this axis I'm taking it outside. If I'm going to observe this, this axis is nothing but the normal to the plane. And if I'm going to keep, now I will make sure that, so I took out the plane. Let me just, because it's a circle, circle will contain, circle in 3D will contain the plane and the sphere. Let me take out the sphere now, and let me take out the axis. If you're going to observe this, our axis is passing through the center of the sphere, and it is, this is the plane. I can say that from this picture, I can say that it is nothing but the normal to the plane. I just now found out what is the center of the sphere, 0, 0, 0. So what is our plane? Our plane passing through the center of the sphere, and our axis looks in the form of, so our plane, normal to the plane, our plane is x minus y plus z plus 3. This is the equation of the plane. So my axis is a straight line passing to the center of the sphere. So I'm going to get my numerator x minus 0, y minus 0 equals to z minus 0. It is normal to the plane, so the coefficient of x, y, z will act as a denominator. 1, minus 1 and 1. So this is how my axis looks like. So I'm going to write down, let the axis be a straight line. What is it? It's passing through the center of the sphere. Center of sphere, and this line is normal to the plane. How does my plane looks like? Therefore, center, it passes through x minus 0 by 1, y by minus 1, sorry, y minus 0 if you want, z minus 0 by coefficient of z is 1. So my axis would become x by 1 equal to y by minus 1 equals to z by 1. So here your alpha, beta, gamma is from the numerator 0, 0, 0. What is lmn? 1 minus 1 and 1. So now I have to find out the equation of the right circular cone. Equation of the equation of the right circular cylinder. I mentioned cone, girls, it is cylinder actually. Cylinder is, I'm doing it directly, girls, L square plus M square plus N square. You all write down the formula, girls. 1 plus 1 plus 1 into x square plus y square plus z square minus multiply 1 into x is x minus y plus z whole square, which is equals to r square 6 into L square plus M square plus N square is 3. So let me start solving this one. It becomes, implies 3 into directly x square plus 3y square plus 3z square minus of a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab minus plus 2a, okay, minus 2ab minus 2bc and then plus 2ca, expansion of a plus b plus c whole square, which is equals to 6 3s are 18. Now let me start solving. 3 minus 2 is going to 3 minus 1 is going to give me 2x square. 3 minus 1 is going to give me plus 2y square. Calculating the question of z square, 3 minus 1 is going, because minus into plus is going to become minus plus 2z square. Then I'm going to copy down, minus into minus is going to become plus 2xy plus 2yz minus 2xz. Do I have any constant? No. Minus 18 equals to 0 is the equation of a right circular cylinder. Girls, I'm repeating once again a very important problem. Girls, always whenever you're constructing the equation of the right circular cylinder, the radius should be mentioned and the axis should be mentioned, but instead of that a guiding curve is mentioned to me. So from guiding curve is a circle, I will construct the equation, I will construct the radius of the circle as well as I'm going to construct the axis. Radius of the circle, remember that the radius of the circle is same as the radius of the cylinder, so I'm going to use the same procedure. And then this is the equation of a line. Axis is nothing but normal to the plane and it is passing to the center of the circle. Using that, solving, I will get the equation of the right circular cylinder.